I'm joking. 97%. 97% is this joke. This is not. So, 03 to Infinity YouTube page. We need y'all to subscribe and join the journey.
Like, comment, and share. And most importantly, subscribe.
Hey!
Yo.
So with the year wrapping up, I want to tell everybody, don't stop chasing your dreams. Don't give up. And set resolutions that you could achieve. Little steps gonna equal big steps eventually, as long as you take one step at a time. You feel me? I mean, with that being said, welcome to 03 to Infinity, the podcast. I'm your host, Lou, a.k.a. Preston and Lulu's dad, a.k.a. Mr. OT. I got my bro with me today.
I'm back.
Usually behind the camera, my man Millx, Millx from First Floor Production. What's up, my boy?
What's up? I actually wanted to spell my name out though.
Oh, my fault. Sorry.
And I think we should have changed it because when we met what?
07. I believe it's 07, 06. 06, 07.
Like,
one of them two.
Today's is gonna be 07. It's gonna be 07. You know.
Yeah, my fault. You can still spell your name out. Let me not.
It's because I haven't spelled it in so long. I might have forgot how to spell it. You know, you've been spelling it for me for so long. I might have forgot.
I was a little rusty because you on this side. I didn't know what you wanted me to do. My fault.
I think it's Millx. You know what I'm saying?
You feel me?
Something like that.
First Floor Production. How you doing, my boy?
I'm good, Joe. You know what I'm saying? It's nervous coming back over on this side of the camera. You know what I'm saying? That's why it took a little bit longer for me to get right.
We knocked the nerves right off. I mean, how was your week? Boy, talk to me.
No, the week was lit. Not to give too much, but I did go. Shout out my son, my guy Los. You know, it was his birthday. I think it was like last weekend. Yeah, it was last weekend. So he hit me and he was like, "Yo, come with me to a skating ring." So I'm like, all right, you know. To a skating ring. So I told him like, yo, bro, never skated in my life. But I'm gonna come through, you know, with support and all of that. I'm gonna come through. So he's like, all right, yo, nice. It's a chill vibe and everything. I was like, all right. So all day getting ready, boom. Went out there and all of that. It was an amazing spot. It was on Star Avenue in Bushwick.
Okay. Brooklyn though. Shout out Brooklyn.
Yeah. But it was lit, son. So, you know, I'm in there. So I'm like, yo, I'm seeing people, they skating around in the circle. I'm like, yo, what's a vibe, yo? So I'm like, you know what? So he came to me. He's like, yo, are you gonna do the skates? I'm like, yeah, yo, I'm gonna do the skate. I'm gonna
vibe out.
I'm gonna throw, you know what I'm saying? I see the vibe. I'm trying to catch it. So, you know, got the skates and everything. We sitting down. So like they had like a bleacher set up. So it was like 2 steps. So I went up. I sat down, put one skate on, then I put the other one on. So I'm like sitting and rolling the skates back. I'm like, I got this. You know what I'm saying? I ride a bike, you know what I'm saying? I swim, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just, you know, I play ball. It's like running through all the sports that I've done. I think I could do this, you know? So I got up, now I'm up, and I'm like, yeah, I'm good. So I had to take the step. So I put my right foot down. And then with my left foot, my shit, I probably did a flip because how I felt.
Down the step?
Yeah, I went boom.
Ooh.
And I fell back like that. I was on the ground. And I was like, oh shit. So now I'm OD embarrassed now. I'm like, oh fuck, I fell. I masked out. So one of the shorties that was in there, I was like, oh, you need help? You need help getting up? So I'm like, you know, I'm trying to be G about it. Like, I'm good. So I get up and she's like, yo, you don't have to skate if you don't have to. Like, you ain't proving that to nobody. And I think she psyched me out.
Oh, she got your head now.
Yeah, as soon as she said that, I was like, yeah, I think you're right. I'm like, I think you're right. So I was like, fuck. So I was like, damn. So I sat down, took the skates off and everything. And then, you know, put my sneakers back on and all that. And I'm just sitting there just thinking about life. So she was like, do you need some water? So I'm like, damn, it's like that. Like, yeah, I take some water. Went got me some water and everything. So I'm sitting back. I'm just like, damn, yo, I got shorties buying me, getting me water and shit. I'm like, nah, this ain't the look.
They here to take care of you, man. Ladies is so nice. This ain't the look. This ain't the look, yo. So I got up, went to the bathroom,
said a nice little prayer. I'm like, God, this made me think, because I'm hurt, because I was fucked up. I was like, yo, let me get through this night. Let me get through it. So I came back and I see Shorty. I was like, what you drinking? So I bought her a drink and all of that.
Oh, that's nice.
I was just macking for the night, and I was just chilling. I was like, fuck. How I felt like this, yo.
Nah, that's a vibe though. That's a vibe. Man. Still end up being a vibe. You at the spot. Buy a little something to drink. You shout that out. That's a vibe. As long as you good. I ain't know you fell on step. That's wild. You good. Yeah, you have to make sure your back go all that. That's wild, bro. I ain't know that. Hopefully you
I definitely woke up like I made it to the car and back. I made it to the car and everything. I was good. But like the next morning I woke up, I was fucked up.
Oh yeah, you gotta check that out. Make sure you good on that aspect. That's crazy.
But how was your week?
Nothing, just my mom has knee surgery. She came and stayed with me for a few days, and then I think she got sick of me because I'm a little hard on her because I understand how important it is because I just went through it. So I'm like, yo, your rehab is super important or whatever. So she was with me for a couple of days, then she went back home. She doing okay from what she told me. She ran away from me, and then the holiday just passed. She had got my daughter a kitchen set, bro. She been playing with that thing every day since, bro. Every day since, been kitchen this, kitchen that, and then my niece came over a couple of times because there's no break. And my sister had to work, so they was just in the kitchen. Little girls is just as aggressive as little boys, bro. You just gotta watch them, bro. They pick at each other and bump each other. Like it's just the same as having boys.
Because like last I seen them too.
Oh yeah, they was fighting when you saw them. Yeah, they was fighting in my sister's house. It's about the same. They was just It's only child syndrome, even though my daughter has a brother, he doesn't live with her, so she's like by herself, and then my niece is only child. Yeah. So when you come together with only child syndrome, they bump heads, and then whoever has the home court advantage, this my toys, all of that. Yeah, so you just gotta referee it a little bit. So it's not as bad as it could be, but it's bad at times. But shout out, I love my niece, shout out Karma, shout out Lulu. But other than that, yeah, because school out, so Imani been in the crib. We just been in the crib chilling. Preston came and did his drive-by. His Christmas thing is he drive by, pick up his gifts, and go about his business. That's what he do. Love you, kiddo. So it's all of that. Other than that,
he wasn't a big man thing.
That's it. I ain't been doing nothing. Like I've been saying too, the clock is ticking. I should be back at work by at least January at this point, because the doctor's like, yeah, it's up. So yeah, by January I'll be back. So I got like a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks, maybe left in the crib. So I'm enjoying it to the best. I'm not looking forward to going back to overnight at all. Yeah. At all. And I can't apply.
For a little while though, right?
Yeah, because I can't apply until I get back. I can't apply for day shift until I get back. Yeah. So yeah, it's probably about a month or two. Hopefully I get out of that shit. That overnight shit for the birds though. But other than that, I've been chilling, my nigga. I've been chilling. You feel me?
That's lit, son. You know what I mean?
Cheers to 07, my boy.
Cheers to 07, son.
Says we just don't talk about it. You feel me? Even though I think they becoming like an apartment complex or some shit like that over there now. Yeah. They becoming something over there. Shit too. Yeah, because I know they own that building, so they still getting bread off of that. Yeah. Unless they sold it, but...
Yeah. That's Sis in Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know.
Facts. Bedford? Yeah, facts. Because the one in Kings Plaza long gone.
Yeah, yo.
But the people them. Second favorite thing.
Second favorite.
Top three. Today, we are doing our top 3 podcast ladies. So we showing love to the ladies to end/start the year. You feel me?
It's actually, you know what I mean, podcast ladies that we want to, you know what I mean?
He wants to, I'm married. I'm happily married. So,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, podcast.
It's a spinoff for the Biggie. It's a spinoff the Biggie song. You know what I'm saying? But what we just call it, podcast ladies. Yeah.
Would you like to start?
I'm gonna have to go with Damaris off of Rory and Moore.
She made my list too. Damaris is definitely number 3 on my list. Shout out Damaris.
Scotty Beam.
Oh, shout out Scotty Beam.
Scotty, she on my.
I got Lexi Brown from Gil's Arena. Shout out Gil Arena. Shout out Lexi Brown. She a hooper.
I don't know who that
is. Check out Lexi Brown. Shout out Lexi Brown, man.
My last is gonna be B Simone. Yeah.
Oh, my number 1 is Barbie. She's the bartender for 520. Shout out Club 520. Barbie was a great addition, fellas. Barbie was a great addition, man. Shout out Barbie, man.
I don't know who that is.
Watch Club 520, and when you hear my man B-Hand, yo, Barbie, you'll see. Shout out Barbie. Shout out Barbie, man.
You don't got nothing?
I shout out Jade Hill from the Trenches. Shout out that. Shout out the Trenches. Shout out that. I mean, most of my podcasts is sports or whatever the case may be. Outside, everybody know I'm obsessed with Joe Budden. But other than that,
I would have said Shorty too, but
to each his own. To each his own.
Scorpio love.
Would you want to explain more, or you want to leave the top 3 there and let the fans just vote on the top 3?
Yeah, we can leave it there. I mean, my love is love. You know what I'm saying? I picked it. It is what it is. You know
Shout out to all of the podcast ladies out there. Keep doing y'all thing. Big things coming for 2025. Some of the, hopefully, if y'all in the city every time, come sit down with us.
I'm gonna meet y'all too, so I'm gonna be.
Facts.
That's my. As I meet them, I'm gonna come through and be like, "Yeah, I met yada yada." You know what I'm saying? And
honorable mention, not on my list, but shout out Weezy. Shout out Weezy from Decisions. I believe that's what the new name is.
Okay.
So shout out Weezy, man. Shout out Weezy.
I mean, she would have, you know what I'm saying, but she kind of curved me. But it's all good though. It's all good.
This guy.
She curved me, son. I didn't want to work for her. She curved me.
Yo.
So, all right.
But today we're gonna start off. I was having I told you I had many conversations during Indigenous People Day. I had a conversation with my wife's cousin or whatever, and we having like conversations, and I was telling him he's emotional or whatever, but not in. I was like, we probably gotta find a new terminology, because when you tell a man he's emotional, they take it offensive. When I was young, I used to take it offensive as well. But when I'm talking to a young man, I tell him I'm emotional. I'm just telling. When I say that to you, I'm just saying you're not thinking logically. You just
how young is this dude?
About to be 30. He ain't that young.
So
he not that young. He not that young.
I thought he was a young boy.
No. He not that young. About to be 30. But it's just some of the aspects of the conversation we was having. He wasn't thinking it straight through or thinking long-sighted. So I was just like, you get a little emotional. Sometimes when people feel too attached to something, they might get a little emotional. And if you say it, for some reason, that's a trigger word to a dude. Like I said, in my 20s, if you call me emotional, I'd have felt the way. But I also think once men hear emotional, they automatically think somebody trying to call them soft. And I don't think that's the case. I just think sometimes
he wasn't trying to call him soft.
No, hell no. The farthest thing in the world from soft. But I'll just say you gotta think. You just gotta think a little harder. Sometimes the stuff that they showing you or that's in front of you is not what it believes. You just gotta think a little harder and not react all the time just because something's so close to you too. Sometimes you gotta stop thinking like, why did this happen? What is this person acting like this for? And this, that. Not just jump off the roof because your man's is jumping off the roof. I think that's part of being emotional too. Like if your man's is wilding out and you feel a need to jump and wild out with him, that's emotions. You not thinking logical. And now shit go down. Now everybody pissed. You know what I'm saying? So it's like little things like that. But how do you feel about if somebody like to say you was emotional? Would you take that as a negative or a positive?
I guess it depends on the situation, because I think with me, I could get emotional, but I don't know. Like I think I'm in my 30s now too, so like being emotional or getting emotional over things, it's like, man, fuck it. If you around me and emotions don't always got be crying or whatever.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, just getting irate or whatever, like just showing emotion about something. Like yo, fuck it, like. I am who I am, you know what I'm saying? Call me emotional, then
that's what you think. Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? But if you trying to call me emotional on some I'm soft type shit, you know what I mean?
Today I really, because the way emotions is pushed to the forefront, like they want men to be more in touch with a sensitive side. I don't want to say feminine side. They sensitive side. So I feel like that plays a role. Once you say the word, it triggers them. And just because you nice to your girl don't make you emotional. I want people to understand, like,
because you nice to your girl makes you emotional?
Some people might take it that way. If you treat your girl with like a certain amount of respect, some dudes out here call you emotional. Like, yo, why you da 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 and stuff like that. It's weird out here, bro. I promise you that.
Emotion in that?
No, because some people think you're supposed to be on your not all, but people think you're supposed to be on your stern type player shit when it comes to your lady sometimes. And if you a little bit more open or expressive to your lady, like in front of the homies, because what you do in your homies, what you do in your home. Like if you more open and do things in front of your homies that their homies may not do with their girl, they might call you emotional for that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that sound like hate though.
Yeah, a lot of emotions lead to hate because emotions don't make you think logically.
Well, like a hater, like that sounds like
that's what I'm saying. I'm agreeing with you 100% because if you feel it, just be like you said, you are who you are. If you feel like something I'm doing is weird, bro, it shouldn't bother you that much where you feel like you have to tell me about myself. Like if I ain't doing it directed to you, I ain't bothering you, why do you care what I'm doing over here? That is a hater. Okay. Like you worried about me too much, my G. Like what we doing here? Okay. I just wanted to see what you was thinking about that because like I said, if we ever having a conversation and you call me emotional today, I won't be offended. I hope the same thing goes if I'm having a conversation with somebody. If I call you emotional, don't take it to offense. I'm not looking to fight at all. I promise you. I'm just telling you to stop, think, and not react so fast. That's all it is to me. Like, yo, you're emotional because you're not thinking. You just want to react to shit. You want to do things. Even when, like, people shooting content, they overthink it sometimes when they overthink the things they doing because they too worried about, like, the outside noise instead of just, like, all right, I'm going to just be me. And then somebody could call you emotional for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Trying to fit a character. It's just weird. I be having conversations. I am looking forward to go back outside and talk to more people. But when I have some of these conversations, I'm like, I understand that everybody is not where they want to be. It take you. I seen that. That's what it was. I seen the quote. It take you years to find yourself. Dave Chappelle. He's like, it take you years to find yourself. That's what I want to start the show with. I forgot.
Yeah. You feel like you found yourself?
Me, I'm on the cuffs of almost completely being there because I'm almost at the point of I really don't care what nobody thinks of me except for my little conglomerate on God. Like, it's so many things personally I felt like stopped me from doing things because of comments from other people, and I let it affect me mentally too many times. So I had to get to a point where I had to combat that and fight that off. And then I learned, I always say people like to project their fears on you. So they tell you can't do something because they know they can't. Mm-hmm. So you have to learn to block shit out like that. So yeah, I think at the point I'm going.
You have an example that you can, like, if you want to share? Like,
example of something, me doing music as a kid, me trying to do music, me trying to hoop as a kid. I could go down the list. Me trying to figure out what I want to do in my life and coming up with ideas and people saying that's stupid. Yeah, down the road, bro. Anything that's being done today, bro, I thought about it as a kid. Is
that why you stopped doing music as a kid? Or?
Yeah, my wife told me stop, basically, back then when she was my girlfriend. I always tell that story. She told me stop. What are you doing? Damn. That really, like, shut me down. Yeah. She not a hater, though, but yeah.
She thought you was whack, or?
I think it's when you young and it's emotions involved, and then the type of shit I was saying, of course you're not going to like it. Like, when I wanted to be a party promoter, my baby mom's was... She just came out of a situation with a party promoter, so she was scorned when I was looking into it. So that derailed me from looking into it too, because I'm trying to please her at the moment. It's a bunch of shit. Like, I tried, and it's like I just hit the wrong thing. Like a clothing line, I thought about a clothing line, brought the idea to people shut it down, and then people started a clothing line 3-4 years later. It happens all the time, bro. I had came up with some things. Shout out my cousin Kadeem. He had drew me up a figure, everything. I had came with this whole scheme. I'm just the type of person, we have these conversations, I'm the type of person I like to try to bring everybody together. And then when you try to bring everybody together, somebody might burst the bubble, and then that might deflate everybody. Because I had some shit. I had some fly out there with some, and now it seemed like it's a thing. Because my shit was, I don't care now, but my cousin had drew me a baby with like an afro and a boxing glove, so it was an original piece. He drew it himself, and then I was gonna put the thing on the back of the shirt, and it was gonna be an anti-bullying shirt. And I had a whole thing, and I was gonna make a line of kids, and then each kid was gonna represent. I had a whole scheme of this shit, bro.
I'm gonna edit that.
That's a lot of. Like I had a lot of. Like at this point, it is. I had a whole, and then I was like, all the designs was gonna be on the back of the shirt. Like everything was gonna be predominantly on the back of the shirt, and now people do a lot of shit where back of the shirt is very important. You feel what I'm saying? And this is back in, I kid you not, bro. This is probably, I'm not saying this is the most original idea in the world, but this, I had this back in maybe 11, 12. I had this idea. I don't want to say give or take. I had this idea because I know Preston was either on the cusp or Preston was here. So it was like 12, maybe 12, 13 the latest. But between 11 and 13, I came up with this idea. If my I lost the baby too, because I switched phones so many times. I had a BlackBerry. I lost the baby, like the picture of the baby, or I would have still tried to use the baby. I got to see if my cousin still got it. But shout out my cousin, Kadeem. But yeah, it's just, I had to learn that people not necessarily gonna be positive when you come to them. So that makes me, now that I'm at that place, I feel like I'm finding myself more and more every day.
Have you had negative takes on just doing the podcast?
Actually, no, I have not. Everybody that hits me up about the podcast is like, keep going. I like it. I enjoy this. Or like, it's like critiques in the sense of, yo, you could try this, and it, like, people come with like little ideas, but not in a sense of like, you garbage, you stack, or stop. Because when BB broke up, I had people on my body, yo, we need this, we need that, da 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 da. So I knew that people would support me. I just lost some supporters along the way, but yeah, I haven't got no negative nothing. And most people try to like spark a conversation off of a clip or something. They may not watch it, but I told you, I ran into one of the homies from junior high school. He's like, yo, I gotta get your autograph. I saw you on the tour. my man Will, I always come in here and talk about, he be texting me like, yo, where the episode at, bro? So like, I got my man Sean, I told you, he hit me up randomly, talked to me. My man H, a heavy supporter. Like,
I felt the love at Baby Lou's her birthday party.
Yeah.
And then, your family was coming to me like, oh shit, you look different in person. I'm like, I try.
So all the support, the podcast been nothing but support. Appreciate y'all. We got bigger things to come. Fell short on my goal this year, but we gonna do that. The 500 subscribers, we got 328, but we gonna keep. How about you?
What about me?
Do you feel like you found yourself?
I think I know myself better now. Fully found myself? Probably not. I could say no. Every day, just taking it one day at a time, and I guess putting myself in different scenarios and stuff like that kind of shows you who you are. I'm used to like going out as like, either with you or when I was, with Dre and shit like that, going out with the team. So like now trying to going out by myself and stuff like that, I do got to have like, all right, let's put myself in a situation, whatever, and see how it is. Every time I do go out by myself, I do have a good time. So I can say that much. And just talking to different people, new people, meeting people and stuff like that, But I feel like I was learning myself even when we was doing Brooklyn Basement. That was something that was totally new for me and everything. And when we go out, a way of moving through different audience, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I would be like the last person anybody would see. So we'd put Dre out first, you know what I'm saying? Or put E out first to go, and then I'd be the last person to seal the deal on something, because I was real quick with, conversation, get what I need out of it, boom, and then we on our way. So, just doing that. But now being all three people in one.
You learn it. I gotta be the personable, the conversation to the business. I get what you say. 110%. Okay, that makes sense. I get that.
So like I'm still learning myself. You know what I'm saying? And I don't have to be stuck in this person. I feel like what's cool is that you can always adapt in every situation. You know what I'm saying? And
every environment you can learn from. Yeah,
you're not stuck in a spot in a person that you. In any situation, you can learn from it and then keep it moving throughout it.
Learn from it and grow with it. That's it. Don't hold on to it. Grow from it. That's like, I took this information. I know this type of thing to carry myself in this manner. I'm good. Yeah, that's a beautiful thing. That does bring us to the next topic. Right. So my man Mill's been outside. And he's telling me he meeting a lot of comrades that went through the same thing he went through. Divorced by their 30s, so that means married either teen or their 20s. They got married early, people. So I want to know, like, one, how is it meeting people in that went through that same life experience, and what is some of like the reasonings you heard behind why they're here today?
When you meet somebody, it's not the first thing that they tell you. It's like, oh, You know, they don't got a sound on their head, but then you kind of like chilling with them, and then you know, and then it just kind of just comes out like, yeah, oh, you know, I was married. I'm like, you was married? What? Like, what age? You all around the same age? Like in my 20s. I'm like, damn. And you know, had kids and everything and all that. I'm like, and I'm just keep hearing the same scenario. No, well, not everybody has kids, but you know, just that marriage thing. So I was just like, damn, everybody was trying to thought they found love in their 20s or in their teens and shit, and they was like, yeah, let me seal the deal. And then something just happened that it just couldn't work out. Or maybe getting married or whatever the fairy tale is that you see or whatever is portrayed in your mind. And then you walk the path, getting married and everything, but not really understanding marriage or understanding people. You know, love is one thing and all of that, but when you get married, there's more to that comes with it. So I feel like there is that aspect of it. And then you do kind of feel like you lost in life in a sense when that, you know, you get married and now you got to start all over again and all of that. So I'm running into people and it's kind of the same stories.
That's what I was going to ask, right? So, because you got married in your mid-20s, early 20s, right?
Yeah, 25.
What do you, today, now fast forward to today, would you make the same decisions with the mindset you have today back then? Would you still make that same decision today, getting married at 25?
Yeah, I'll still make the decision. I don't think there's anything wrong with marriage.
No, I don't think it's but I'm just saying,
like,
not saying not saying that not getting married because I got married in my 30s. I'm just saying waiting, not getting married at 25, and maybe waiting and getting married a little later. That's all I'm saying. I'm on team marriage too.
Yeah, because I feel like, you know, it's supposed to be till
death do us part
and all of that. So I'm like, so at the end of the day, no matter, you're gonna make mistakes. It's marriage. You're supposed to make mistakes. You're like this. It's, you know. So I still think, but I think just finding someone that had that same sentiment. Because I think the person that I did marry, like from day one, it was kind of like, well, if shit don't work out, we just divorce.
Oh, that was y'all. That was
that was
so
just,
y'all waiting there like okay.
Yeah, so we just like, yeah, fuck it.
Then we just end up calling it quits. Okay,
yeah. So, you know, that was just that. But I think like had I you know, found somebody that kind of had that mindset, like, yo, I ain't going.
Dude, that was fire.
Yeah, I ain't going nowhere. And there are women out here that's on that vibe too. You know, like once I get married, that's it. Like,
are you? So you would get married again?
Yeah, but I think I'm more strict about it now.
Okay.
So
In the sense of what you mean, like
just finding someone, like finding that person. I think just the person that I do even choose to be in a relationship with, it has to be like on some real serious shit.
So you think that came from? You feel like you always been like that, or you feel like that because you was married before?
Yeah, I feel like that because I was married before. I think when I was like before being married, like I was kind of like, yeah, you know, see how this goes. There wasn't really like a line of like, okay, boundaries, or, you know, it was just like, you know, I like you like me, boom, let's see where this goes.
Check yes or no, marry me, yes or no, check the box.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So yeah, it was like that. But like now, you know, I'm older now, I got 2 kids. So even with them, like, you know, that person that come into my life, they gotta be cool, and the kids gotta like them too.
Oh, okay. Listen, I'm learning here because, you know, I'm newly married. I'm what, like 3 weeks away from making a year.
What's up? What you doing? You doing anything?
Maybe we gotta see how it goes. You know, maybe we trying to see. Might try to figure something out. Maybe nothing crazy. She does want to go away. I'm like, I'm just getting back to work. Let's see how this goes. But yeah, other than that, because you know, I come in here, I be talking like, if I lose Imani, it's over. I'm for the streets. I'm not getting married again. Fuck a girlfriend. All that shit's out the window. I'm for the streets. I'm whoring. That's just my stance. Cause
I can't.
You feel me?
I just don't think like that.
Yeah, you feel me? Because I worked my way up to get married. Like, I flip flop throughout my, I'm gonna say teens, damn near. Because when I was younger, I was on some, on some, I was super young. My age don't matter. But from when I was a kid, I didn't even want to lose my virginity until I got married. That's the mindset I grew up with.
A word?
Then I got a piece of pussy, changed my mind. But whatever. That was the mindset I had at first. Then I got outside, started wilding with the homies a little bit. I would get girlfriends, but then I always had the mindset that a husband is like Superman, basically. Like, I'm a cool boyfriend, but I don't ever think I would be a good husband. I always used to say that line. I don't know if it worked on the women, but that's the line I used to run the streets with. Like, I could be a good boyfriend, but I don't know if I'll be a good husband. Women be like, why do you think that? Because the way they talk about husband, the way boyfriends, because we from the era, we old enough, we from the era, like, when you talking to a girl and then you make her your girlfriend, it's like a switch. Like, last week, I was funny. Now, this week, you hate every joke I crack. So it had me scared. Like, that's just a switch from that. And then when you go from, like, calling a girl your shorty, your boo, to your wifey, that even comes with a switch. Like, oh, I'm wifey, you talking to other bitch. Like, everything came with a switch. So it had me scared, like, getting married is going to come with this same switch. I'm scared of hitting that switch. And I also knew when I was younger, I was going to make mistakes. Yeah. I was too lustful. I was too out there. I was a little arrogant at time. So I felt like I couldn't get married because it'd be a waste of time on God. Because I'm not a cheater like that, but shit come to my hand, I might catch it. So I had to fight through all of that, have conversation. Like, my pops played a big role in why I switched back to believing in marriage, and then the pandemic, being locked in the house with her, made my eyes like completely open. Like, I could do this. Like, we spend basically 2 years in the house with each other. Yeah. You feel me? And I'm like, if we could do this, because this before Lulu was born, everything. So it was literally just us. So I saw that and I was like, oh, if we could do this, I could do this shit forever. So it took me a lot to get here. So if I do lose her, fuck it. I might be distraught. I'm not going to ask nobody your favorite color. Like, that's a dub. I just want to know your panty size and if you giving it up tonight. Like, I'm not going. That's just me. Yeah. But I commend to, now it's like you getting a second chance at it because you still young. 30 ain't old, you feel me? Yeah. You already got kids, so you could meet a woman with kids or without kids. It don't matter as much unless, I know we said you said you want a daughter. So, you know what I'm saying? So this, that, and the third. It just, I commend it that you're willing to start this journey. I be distraught, honestly, nigga.
No, I don't know. I think maybe I was born with the mindset of just being stress-free. Like, you know what I mean? So, it was stressful going through it, but then like after that rush came, after that went away, it was like, what am I really stressing about? You know what I mean? But like growing up, like no lie, I always thought I'd be a good husband.
Oh, that's dope. See? That's dope.
You know what I'm saying? But I guess I wasn't.
I don't think it's you. I don't think that's how. Both played a part. I don't think it's one party for divorce. I think it has to be both.
No, it was both. But yeah, growing up, I always like envisioned like, I'm like, everything that I envisioned kind of came true. You know what I'm saying? Everything that was kind of like was a thought and be like, boom, like, yeah, I'm gonna get married, like, you know what I'm saying, and just like all the goals like that I think I set, they come true. Like, even from the podcast, even from doing that. You know what I'm saying? I remember having them thoughts. So, like, I remember just being in...
Do you think...
I remember being, like, in 8th grade. And being, like, 8th or 7th grade. And I was like, man, I'll make a good husband,
You think having your mom and dad in the crib helped you think like that?
Yeah, definitely. Try to, look at my pops as a role model. You know what I'm saying? But, I mean... It's one thing as a kid having your parents as a role model. When you get old enough to be a role model to your peers or to your kids is different.
Or your parents too, because these parents, boy, my mother be stressing me about that. But it's like having a 7-year-old child, bro. I swear to God. But whatever, love you, mommy.
So you know what I'm saying. I guess it's manifested, but I don't.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. That's real shit. Because I never because my parents got divorced, whatever. I never let that affect my decision as much. Like, seeing divorce, I was like, nah. I think not talking to my pops more had my mindset up and down. Because, like I said, the end of speaking to my pops about marriage is the reason why I was like, my pops was divorced twice. And he still told me, I think you should get married. Hearing that from that, I was like, damn, my nigga, like it must be a feeling or something that's dope. My parents still love each other to this day, even though they beefing. Cause I had them on the phone. Sorry, Mom. I had them on the phone while she's at my crib too, talking.
Oh, word?
Yeah, trying to iron out some shit. But yeah, like my parents still love each other to this day. They've been through some shit.
I don't know if I get divorced like multiple times. Like that should take a toll on your. I heard niggas that got married, divorced, married. I'm on my 5th marriage. I'm like, nah, dog.
That mean you love. To get married 5 times, you looking for something. But it's men that feel like they can't function without a wife.
Yeah.
So they just want a wife. I'm
functioning well right now. You know what I mean? I feel bad for the next shorty to come in. Like,
she got to fit. She gotta fit. She don't gotta stand. She
gotta do something that's gonna like wow me crazy. Like, oh shit, you do that? That's lit.
You hear that, ladies? Good luck. Y'all see him on this side of the camera. Y'all hear that? Good luck, ladies. Good luck.
They ain't wowing me though. They be like,
what's something that will wow you before we move on? Yeah, what is something that will wow you?
A lady that could build something.
Okay.
Not a crib, but like
I get what you're saying.
Like get busy with their hands.
Put something together. Get busy with their hands is different, but yes, building something to get busy because there's some shit that get busy with their hands and they can't build a motherfucking thing. You feel me? So yeah, listen. That's all I'm gonna say. Some of them that get busy with their hands. You feel me? But yeah, to build something that's dope. That's dope. Y'all hear that, ladies? Listen. And
they gotta be able to cook crazy. Like they gotta be able to cook better than me.
That's a good standard because a lot of people can't cook.
You know what I'm saying?
They can't cook, and YouTube leave out the when y'all YouTube Academy teaches you a lot, but they leave out a lot of the essentials, bro. Cause like, you might be talking to my mom the other day, and I'm like, yeah, they don't tell you that shit on YouTube, brother. They don't tell you, yo, low temp on this one, high temp on this one. Make sure they don't tell you all that on YouTube, bro.
Yeah.
They give you some of the sauce. They want you to buy the book still. That's why.
That's a fact.
But let's have some fun. So this one is more for me than anything. How do you wing it when you have, I guess, work is not disrespectful, but how do you wing it for the homies when you got somebody there that you might be dealing with? So you say your man is on a 2-man and you there to help him, but shorty walk in that you might be laying pipe to. Now, how do you throw a lob in that scenario?
I don't know.
I think on me, I'm such an asshole. I might try my luck and be like, yo, I'm not doing nothing. This for my man. Give me 5 minutes. That's me as an asshole. I might be like, yo, I'm just running a little.
What happens if like that part of the life of you and this person isn't there no more? Like we chill, but we're not gonna take it to that level. But out of respect, cause you here, you don't want to show her your other side. You don't want to show her the demon.
In that scenario, would they have the same respect for you?
Well, I'm talking about
matter.
That don't. Oh,
no, I'm saying because if they wouldn't have the same respect for you, I'm going for it. I'm like, fuck it. If like say I'm talking to something that I know is not my girl, but we whatever, and then she start talking to a nigga and I'm in the spot. Depending on this, if my feelings that day, if I had too much dark liquor, I might say something. If I have enough dark liquor, I might, whatever, do the thing. That's what I'm saying. Like, sun on her body now, and I'm like, you just text me, dirty. Yeah. Like, fuck is you doing?
Yeah.
If I'm not off the dark liquor, I won't say nothing. If I'm off the dark liquor, I might be on my antics, bro. That's why I don't be drinking like that no more. I just say, because I know I've been in horrible shit. I've been in situations where the homies couldn't even wing for me. I had so many in the spot. Man. I probably had like 4 or 5 of them in the spot. And I had to maneuver around, but they watching face. By the end of that night, I only had 1 left. Because they watching face so much. I'm not doing nothing too crazy. I think it got a little crazy at the end. But at the beginning, I was, what up, how you doing? Thank you for coming, da-da-da-da. Yeah. Talking to her, how you doing, da-da-da-da. Boom. Shorty, I'm at the DJ booth, right? Mm-hmm. Shout out to Gay, Ariel, y'all know the vibe. I'm at the DJ booth, and this chick wanna hear I forgot the song. Is it a Usher joint? She want to hear some song. It's like a certain song. I don't know if it's like back that ass up, but it's like one of them joints where she want to throw ass, bro.
Word.
I'm at the DJ booth. She come like whisper and tell me the vibes. The other joint see that. And they're like, yo, what the fuck going on? Her friends wilding, like, what you doing? I'm like, I'm hosting the party.
Word.
And Shorty wanted to get to the DJ. What's going on here? Let's relax. So I think when that mayhem happened, the other bitches paid attention. So now I'm done. So the mayhem happened, like, why she feels the need, she could feel the way somebody talking to you, and I'm in the corner and we vibing, and I can't do that to you. So I'm sitting here like, all right, cool. I never did nothing that drastic ever again. It was basically like, Bill Bellamy, How to Be a Player, but I lost. Because he got everybody out the spot. I just couldn't get everybody out the spot. So I'm saying in a scenario now, if I have two joints in the spot, and she going, and I see one go talk to somebody, I gotta play it cool. That's all I'm saying, like, now, because you say whatever, we winging it. I'm winging it for the man. My man's in there, boom, boom, boom. One of my joints come in. I'm be like, damn, bro. I'm gonna talk to the bro. Like, yo, da-da-da-da. He be like, nah, I need you. I don't know. Because it's some women that might cross that line.
Yeah.
They see you talking to somebody.
Yeah.
They come grab you up. They come hug you in a way. And then if you do what your instincts might tell you to do, she gone. Like, she'll come try to hug you from the back. You be like, the fuck you doing? It's over. You can't do that because either she gonna act a fool.
But my thing is, all right, in the situation, right? Shorty, we call it old work, was in the spot, right? Like, oh shit, hey, what's up? Boom, boom, boom. My man's, he got two, and he got a friend thing going on, and I'm seeing him like he putting in work and all of that. He's doing good. But I could see, like, he may need help because, you know.
There's a little heavy lifting over there. You feel me? That 2-on-1, he need a little.
He needed assistance.
That's it.
But I was there like, I can't because, you know what I'm saying? And it was, I could have helped. I could have made it that something would have happened that night, but.
That's respectable.
You know what I mean?
That's showing that you're not a savage.
And then
that's good.
So, you know, I'm talking to O, and he was talking about dude. I was like, yeah, he need the homies. And when I said it, he was like, what? What you mean? He need the homies? I'm like, nah, nothing. Nah, I'm like, that nigga need the homies.
See, that's a good sign, because that's a sign that shit might get nasty if you was doing. Yeah. If you was talking to somebody else and they saw it, they might have reacted. So you probably took the best role, because
and Shorty is the type to pop too.
You don't want that. You don't want that staying on your jacket. You don't want her to act like that, and you don't want another female to see a female act like that for you, because now that's a 2-for-1 loss, or you gotta settle for the old work. Like, nah, now I lost both. That nigga, no. Wow. I want the new and the old. Just I did learn that even in like breakups and stuff like that, the women, at least in my life, let me not label y'all all, the women really gotta move on first for it to be peaceful.
Yeah.
Women, I honestly, because men are assholes, men shoot, kill for women all the time. I come in here and say that. Yes. I'm just talking about like the little petty nonsense and the irritating and poking at you. If you break up with a girl and y'all was like in love or whatever the case may be, and you get a girlfriend, not even how fast you get a girlfriend, it could be 2 years, 3 years, and she don't have nobody, she might act the ass, bro. She might act the ass, bro. It don't matter how far between. She could have had a nigga. If he don't last and you get a girl, it's over, bro. It's over. She might act the ass. She might do X, Y, Z. So in my personal experience, I learned that it's safer for the woman to move on first, or at least carry themselves in the manner like they gone. Cause they will. Oh my God. Like you hopefully you don't experience this. Going outside a lot, you gonna learn that. You already learned this, that everybody know everybody. Once you cross the line with a couple of chicks, it gets even smaller.
Yeah, I'm hating that.
It gets even smaller, bro.
That.
And now the thing is, before it was at least a guessing game. Now you got Instagram showing you mutual followers, so people will talk to you or not talk to you based on your mutual followers. Like, say you meet a chick and then she go check your mutual followers and it's like one of her old work, she might stay away from you because she might think that y'all homies and y'all don't even know each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I had chicks like, yo, how you know such and such? I'm like, nah, that's that. They like, oh, I learned though. Mm-hmm. If it ain't one of my day ones, I'm lying. Yeah. I'm lying. Like, I don't know that nigga like that, baby. Fuck you told. But after I hit, yo, that's my best friend. That's my bestie, baby. What you had to tell me? Nothing. Why you didn't tell me before? It's okay. We don't mind sharing. Why you upset about it? But it's just, man. I just want to know how would y'all get out of a situation like that? Right. If your man had
help us.
You feel me?
Help me. Like, you know what I mean?
How would you get out of a situation? Your man is a 2-on-1. He get jumped. He needs you. And your old work walking in it is a 98% chance she gonna cock block or cause a scene. How would you handle that? Word. That's what I want to know from the people. You feel me? Tap in. Please tap in. This is an interesting topic. I want to know more. Word. But do you want to introduce this topic since you the king of New York? You said Rory and Maul said J. Cole is the king of New York? Or they was saying that he could be the king of New York?
No, shout out to Maris, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Maris.
So they was having a conversation and they was like, yo, because of what happened with the J. Cole concert and him, you know.
The Madison Square Garden, bro. If I had time, I would have went and tried to get a $1 ticket, bro. But I heard that line was crazy.
He did his thing with that. He did his big one. So then they was having the debate like, yo, J. Cole, is he the king of New York? So, you know, they